Just hit a button, Morty. Give me a beat.
Oh man, okay, alright,
My 2020-21 Premier League predictions. If you were looking for cheap, good quality football jerseys, then go over to www.jerseyfever.com for the new season's jerseys from just $25. They even do retro jerseys as well. A link to their website will be left in the description below, and if you use the coupon code Atlantis Football, you'll get 5% off. So before I get into predicting the Premier League table, I'm going to be talking about my 5 surprise packages for this season. So Southampton under Ralph Hasenhüttl have looked a lot better than they did before, but they looked a bit stagnant under Claude Puel. But if you look at their form over 2020, if we look at the league table and their expected points, they would actually be 7th for expected points, behind Leicester, Manchester United, Wolves, Liverpool, Chelsea and Manchester City, suggesting that they are coming into a good run of form, a good sustained run of form rather than just a short period of form. And I would expect this to continue over the course of next season with Ralph Hasenhüttl's system seemingly functioning very well. He's got a good system there, and I think he's the type of manager to really develop players, so you could see players like Kyle Walker-Peters, Nathan Redmond, and as we saw last season, Danny Ings move up another level, and I think this can carry Southampton into the top half of the table. And I think we can expect a good run of form from at the start of the season from them, and I think they will have a good season overall. So my next surprise package is going to be Everton striker Dominic Calvert-Lewin. So if we look at the rankings for non-penalty XG, we see that Calvert-Lewin ranked 7th in the whole of the Premier League last season, behind only Chris Wood, Roberto Firmino, Tammy Abraham, Raheem Sterling, Mohamed Salah and Gabriel Jesus. He recorded an XG of 16.11, however he underperformed his XG, only scoring 13 goals, which suggests that he was getting into some good positions for Everton, but he didn't have the finishing ability to put away those chances. However, he is just 23, so he's going to be developing dramatically over the next few seasons, and I think next season will be the year he starts to break out. And my prediction would be that he would get past 15 goals next season, particularly with James Rodriguez, one of the best creators in the world, coming into that Everton side, which is going to be supplying him with a lot more chances. So my next surprise package is going to be Leeds United's player Pablo Hernandez. So Hernandez ranked 4th last year in the Championship for key passes with 2.9 per 90 minutes. He also scored 9 goals and got 9 assists, and I think this could carry on into the Premier League as well, with Bielsa's side using a very offensive system, with Pablo Hernandez as a most advanced midfielder in the 4-3-3 shape, so he's going to be the main creator in the Leeds system, which is going to lead to him getting a lot of assists and goals, so it would be a great cheap player for your fantasy football side. Speaking of fantasy football, I myself have set up my own league. It will be on screen now, the pin, and you can use that to join through the official fantasy football app and play in the league against me. My next surprise package is going to be Sheffield United, but not for a positive reason. I do think that they are going to struggle, especially with Dean Henderson leaving. They overperformed their expected points last season by around 5 goals and actually should have conceded around 13 more goals than they actually did, which does come in part down to Dean Henderson. However, he's now gone and they've replaced him with Aaron Ramsdale, who I don't think is anywhere near as good a shot stopper as Dean Henderson is, so I think that's going to result in them conceding a lot more goals and therefore losing a lot more points. Their form really tailed off towards the end of the season, and if we look at them in 2020 alone, we can see that they would be in the bottom 6 for expected points, which does suggest that they could be dragged into a relegation battle next season. So my last surprise package pick is going to be West Brom's attacking midfielder Matheus Pereira. So West Brom have signed him permanently for this season after last season he was on loan, and last season he had a terrific season. He was actually ranked 2nd for key passes in the whole league with 3.1 per 90 minutes. He was up there alongside Pablo Hernandez in being the Championship's most creative player, and I would expect this to continue into the Premier League next season, and I would actually compare him to Emi Buendia, who last season was one of the best creators in the whole of the Premier League despite finishing bottom with Norwich, and I think Matheus Pereira could be the same at West Brom. So those were my surprise packages for the season. I will be releasing a full Premier League prediction, which should be out already if this video's out, so you can check it. It will be linked in the description below and be on the end screen after this video. Remember to subscribe to the channel and click the bell so you get updated when my videos come out, as I will be doing a lot of tactical and transfer analysis over the next few weeks. And for cheap, good quality football jerseys, click the link in the description and use the coupon code Atlantis Football for 5% off.